Hello there everyone, welcome to another World of Tanks console video with me, Womble Leader. A few days ago I was playing a session in the VK45.02A I German Tier 8 heavy tank, completely stock, and we weren't having the best time of it, most games ending somewhat similar to what you've just seen here. So having been removed from this game pretty early, I decided, well, since I'm playing a horribly stock tank, why not kind of counterbalance that by playing something absolutely disgustingly OP. And in this case we are going to play a game in the Mercenary Tier 6 heavy tank, the Absolution. So a wee while back I got basically an offer from Wargaming for picking this tank up at a reduced price, and having played against them I could not resist the price that they were offering it for. So we picked up the Absolution, we've loaded in here to a top tier game on Muravanka, and this tank is going to prove why it's just, well, as the title of the video says, Absolution disgusting. Because for me, one of the most OP tanks at tier 6. This is a Panther M10 hull. It's got all sorts of funky spaced armour all over it. It's got the turret from a tier 6 German medium, the VK45.02A I. Funky spaced armour all over the turret as well. Mobility wise, nothing too much to complain about, given you're a pretty heavily armed heavy tank, 50 kilometers per hour your top speed. I've got a turbo on this tank, and yeah, you definitely don't kind of worry too much about mobility. I mean, it's not kind of crazy mobility, but it's good enough to get around the battlefield, bounce a lot of shots, and with the punchy little gun that it's got, 150 damage, 3.3 second reload, good accuracy for firing on the move. You can very quickly start to do some damage in this tank, way beyond what I think your average tier 6 should be capable of. So we've came down the western flank here at Muravanka. The enemy team has pretty much left this one open. They've actually sent a lot of tanks down the middle, which is a little bit strange, but we're getting a few shots here into the T-34. They're removed from the game. We've got a VK40.02M there. We've got a Firefly. We've got another VK who's about to lose their turret, so that's them removed from the game. We're up to 800 spotting now, 500 damage, putting some shots into the Firefly here on reload. Going to remove them from the game for our first kill, and already you can see that this battle is looking very, very one-sided. We've got a VK46.01H there though, which is an OP tank, but we're going to ignore that because the artillery has been spotted. Now the artillery is aiming at us, but we're just going to angle the tank there, firing on reload. We go unspotted. They managed to put a little bit of damage into us, and that's a little bit of a shame there, because it would have been very nice to get the artillery kill. This game is not a guaranteed win at this point. We're only 2 tanks up. Now, I did actually see where the shell came from there, but you can see I'm trying to blind fire. I am way off where that artillery actually is. It's very much to the right. Oh no, there it is there. I knew it was eventually going to get spotted. We were kind of pre-aimed. I wanted to kill on the artillery, of course. That takes us up to 1300 damage, just under 1000 spotting. We're 2.5 minutes into this battle. It's ours to lose now, I would say, being 3 tanks up. Their artillery is removed. We've got control of the map. And yeah, the Absolution here has pretty much led the vanguard down this western flank. And then we're just going to stay in behind this building until our team comes forward. We're going to move forward as a team. So if we spot anybody up, there's going to be lots of guns on them. The enemy team is very much on the back foot here. They're kind of being curtailed into behind the ridge, into the corner of the map where they spawned. And now it's a case of just picking up as much damage as we possibly can here in the Absolution. So yeah, I think this tank's very, very strong indeed. One thing though, don't really want to be doing too much of, is driving in front of a KV2. This was a scary moment, I'm not going to lie. Now I didn't think they'd be able to pen our armour, so I was pretty sure we would survive the shot if they got it off, but thankfully they must have been in a reload. But never nice sitting in front of a KV2 when even if you are in a tank where they can't pen you. He've easily done about 300-400 damage, which wouldn't have been too catastrophic given we've got 800 hit points, but yeah, never a nice feeling. Never a nice feeling to sit in front of a KV2 in those circumstances. We've got another German Tier 5 heavy over here. We're just putting some shots into them, bouncing the return fire. We're starting to rack up a little bit of blocking now, up to 2000 damage. The accuracy of the gun just proving nice here as well. I think it's down to 0.31 accuracy I've got on this gun, so pretty decent for tier 6. Get the gyro there, Japanese tank destroyer. They do put a round into us. Dangerous tank to sit in front of for sure, but no armor on them to worry about. We're taking shots from behind, but we're literally just kind of having fun now. We're driving around, we're ramming, we're shooting. We missed the ram there on the centrifuge. They get taken out. We're up to 2,000 assistance, 2,800 damage. We've got a Thunderbolt left, and we've got the VK45.01A I that we were putting shots into earlier on. And of course, we're going to go for the ram here on the Thunderbolt, aren't we? Yeah, did a little bit of damage to them, firing on the move, setting them on fire, removed from the game. 5th kill, 3,500 damage, 2,000 assistance in less than 5 minutes. This tank is absolutely disgusting in a top tier game like this. You can just drive about with little regard for your health, your hit points, firing on the move, doing damage, bouncing rounds, taking fire from all sorts of angles. And to be honest with you, having grinded around about 4 games there in the VK45.02A, which is going to be a very painful grind indeed, it was the perfect remedy for such a stock tank. So we get 3,500 damage, 2,000 assistance, we get the mastery in the Absolution. Hopefully you've enjoyed that gameplay, but yeah, if you get a chance to pick this tank up at a cut price, then you're certainly not going to be disappointed with its performance. But like all tanks, it can do great things at top tier. In a tier 8 game, maybe not so overpowered, but I think it's got the attributes to be a good support tank even in a bottom tier game. Thanks for watching, folks. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye now.